speak. I'm an English teacher, online tutor and a trainer. It's probably more accurate though to say that I'm an ESL teacher. ESL being short for English as Second Language. I specialize in teaching English as a second language to senior secondary students and also give spoken English and accent training programs. Even though I have been teaching for students, in bulk of my experience has been in working with adults. Along with teaching, my focus has shifted to training and doing research in the field of language acquisition. That is the study of how people learn languages. Teaching is something that I enjoy immensely. I think it's the perfect job. This is the episode number 1 in Communicative English series. These lessons are designed to improve your pronunciation and speaking skills for everyday communication. Through this video, I teach you framing questions. I am going to teach how to use helping verbs and modal verbs to frame yes or no questions correctly. I'll first teach you the basics and will give you some usage tips that will help you to avoid mistakes with these forms. So, if you are ready, let's begin.
Let's begin with modal verbs. Can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, etc. are modal verbs. Now I am going to show you how to form questions with modal verbs correctly. Use the given modal verb itself to make questions and negatives. See the example. She will come. She'll come. This is a positive statement, and now we know that will is the modal verb. So you have to take that will in the beginning. Will, then rest of the sentence. Will she come? Put an interrogation mark. Will she come? Now we are going to make negative sentence with the same sentence. She will not come. She will not come. If you add not along with the modal verb, you can make it into negative. She will not come. Actually, will not, we have to write the contraction for it. Will not, will plus not is won't. Will plus not, won't. Can plus not, can't. Like, okay. So here the sentence is she won't come, and this is a negative sentence. She won't come. Now, same like before, you have to take that won't in the beginning. Won't she come? Won't she come? Now this is the negative question. Won't she come? See another example. I can drive. This is a positive statement, and I said I can drive. I can drive. Now you are asking me the question. So see, you have to take that can in the beginning. Can. Then I change into you. Can you drive? Can you drive? Because I said I can drive. You are asking me the question. So can you drive? See the negatives. Negative next. I can't drive. I can't drive. Now take that can't in the beginning. Can't you drive? Can't you drive? So if you get a modal verb in your sentence, you have to use that same modal verb itself to make questions and negatives. And put that modal verb in the beginning. Then you can form questions easily. Second type of question. Questions with verb be. We have different forms of be in English. Is, are. These are the present forms of be. Was and were are the past forms of be. Let's see how to form questions with these forms. See the example. It is common. We know that is the present form of be. So you have to take that is in the beginning. Do not forget to write I in caps. So you have to write is it common. Is it common? You have to put that is in the beginning, then write rest of the sentence. Is it common? See another example. They are ready. This is the positive statement. They are ready. You know that the form of be. Present form of be is are. You have to take that are in the beginning. Are they ready? Are they ready? Put a question mark. Are they ready? He was here. Take that was in the beginning. That is a past form of be. Was he here? Was he here? Here also, if you put the different forms of be in the beginning, you can form questions easily. Let's move on to another type of question, that is tenses where you can see the auxiliaries. See an example. She is looking for a chair. She is looking for a chair. Same rule only. You have to take that is in the beginning. Is. Then you have to write the subject she. Is she looking for a chair? Is she looking for a chair? Put a question mark. Another sentence. We are going to start. We are going to start. Here you know that you have to put that are in the beginning. You have to write are. Are we going to start? Are we going to start? Are we going to start? Put a question mark. So if you get these type of sentences with auxiliary in the tenses, you have to put that auxiliary in the beginning, then you have to write the subject, then rest of the sentence to form questions. Now we are going to discuss the fourth type of question formation, that is tenses where cannot see auxiliaries. The other three types, it was very easy to form questions. Why? Because you know that modal verbs, helping verb or auxiliary comes. You have to put those in the beginning to form questions. But now we are going to discuss the sentences without these. So if you get a sentence without modal verb, helping verb or auxiliary, how can you form question? Let's begin. See, we use do, does or did. Do and does for present form of questions and did is for past tense. Listen, we use do, does or did to form questions. Do and does for present tense and did for past. See here, I, you, we, they or plural subject come, that too in present tense, you have to use do to form question. At the same time, he, she, it or any singular subject come, that too in present tense, you have to use does to form questions. And any subject comes and that too in past, you have to use did to make past questions. Let's talk about the use. See the example. They play football. They play football. Here we cannot see modal verb, auxiliary or helping verb. They is the subject, we know that, and play is the main verb. They, subject, play is the main verb. So you have to just stick on play. Play is the main verb, and that too, we know that it's present tense, play. What's the past tense of play? Played. You know that. So here, play or plays comes, that is present tense only, play or plays. So simply the word or along with the word S form comes, that is present tense of the verb. So here, they play football. So we know that play is the main verb and that too in present tense. And the subject they is plural. So as I mentioned before, you have to use the question word do. Why? Because the subject is plural and the main verb is in present tense. So you have to use do to form the question. Now you write do in the beginning, do, then write the subject they. Do they play football? Do they play football? Then put a question mark. Do they play football? Now, how do we make negative with the same sentence? See, they, see already we just wrote the question, do they play football? So, the same word we are going to use here, they don't play football. This is the negative sentence. They don't play football. Now we are going to form the negative question. You have to take the don't in the beginning, then write the subject. Don't they play football? Don't they play football? Now we got 4 types of sentences. Listen, first one is the positive statement. They play football. We made the question for that. Do they play football? Now we made the negative. They don't play football. And we formed the negative question. Don't they play football? So you got 4 types of sentences. You have to practice like this with different examples. One more example. See, I know the answer. This is the sentence, positive sentence. I know the answer. Here we know that I is the subject and know is the present verb. So we are going to form question. Know is the present verb. I told you. So I or you comes. I told you. You have to I or you come. You have to use do as question word. So you have to write do. I will change it into you because you are asking the question to me. Do you know the answer? Do you know the answer? Do you know the answer? Put question mark. Now I'm going to make the negative with this. I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. If any child says in your class, I don't know the answer, you have to ask the question, negative question. Don't you know the answer? Don't you know the answer? So now again we got 4 forms. I know the answer. Do you know the answer? I don't know the answer. Don't you know the answer? Like that way we have to make sentences. So you can practice yourself, test your skills with different examples. And next we just move on to does. See the example. He walks to school. He walks to school. This is the sentence, positive sentence. And you just see that he is the subject and that is singular subject. And walks is a present verb. I told you simply the verb play, walk, jump, read. Like if you get that words or these words or along with these S form also there, then also it is in present tense. Play, plays, present tense. Walk, walks, present tense. Like, okay, if we add S form to the verb, that is also present tense only. So he walks to school. He is the subject, walks is the present verb. Now we are going to form question. Now you just listen. Walks is a S form is there and that too present tense. So we have to whenever S form comes along with the verb, you have to use does as question word. So you have to put does in the beginning to form question. Does, then you write the subject. He, does he walk to school? We will not add again S to the verb, okay, because already that S is there in the does. So don't use S in the verb again. So the question is, does he walk to school? Does he walk to school? Walk to school. Does he walk to school? So if you use the question word does, you cannot use S form to the verb. So the question word is, does he walk to the school? See the negative, he doesn't walk to school. He doesn't walk to school. Now we are going to form question. Doesn't he walk to school? Doesn't. You have to put in the beginning, then subject. Doesn't he walk to school? So you can practice with your own examples. Now we are going to form questions with did. See the sentence. She liked ice cream when she was a kid. She liked ice cream when she was a kid. Here we know that she is the subject. Liked is the past tense or past form of verb. Liked. So she is the subject and liked is the past form of verb. So past form of verb comes, main verb is in past tense. You have to use did as question word. So you have to write did in the beginning, did, then write the subject, did she, then we won't use liked, only like, okay. See, if you use do, does or did, the main verb will be in present form, V1 form only, okay. So here, did she like ice cream when she was a kid? Did she like ice cream? Again, you cannot write liked because we used did. So you cannot use liked again. Did she like ice cream? Again, As a reminder for you, listen carefully. Do, does, did. Whatever the question form is, you have to use only V1 form of the verb. That is the present tense of the verb. So here, did she like ice cream when she was a kid? Now, we are going to form negative. Okay, listen. She didn't like ice cream when she was a kid. She didn't like ice cream when she was a kid. Now, going to form negative question. You have to put that didn't in the beginning. Didn't she like ice cream when she was a kid? Didn't she like ice cream when she was a kid? Now, again we got 4 forms. Listen carefully. She liked ice cream when she was a kid. Did she like ice cream when she was a kid? She didn't like ice cream when she was a kid. Didn't she like ice cream when she was a kid? These are the forms. So you have to practice with your own examples.
Through this video, we have learned to form different types of questions with modal verbs, helping verbs, auxiliaries and tenses without auxiliaries. Hope you all have understood the lesson. To tell you the truth, I never realized the importance of communication till I work. Even after continuous learning of English language for years or teaching, majority of the people are unable to communicate in English. So I am trying to provide a solution after my assessment, and also along with this I am trying to help you people who wish to speak well in English through my videos. Not only English, to speak in any languages in this world, 3 main things are to be needed. First one, you should have a strong desire to speak. The second one is the proper way of learning. And the third thing you need to have is practice, practice, practice. So, if you do these 3 things, sure, you can speak well in English. So, if you like my video, please like and subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification. Thank you.